After learning about an illegal secret marriage from his fiancée, Governor John Kitzhaber addresses the scandal today.
It certainly set me back, hurt, and I got some processing to do.
The question now, will Cylvia Hayes' confession affect the election? Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Dan Silken.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. So our Lisa Balick got to ask Governor Kitzhaber questions before he squared off in a debate today with his challenger, Dennis Richardson. Lisa, how did it go?
Interesting. The governor made a couple brief comments before he took the stage in the debate, and this was again the first topic. Pollsters now are going to find out what's the fallout of all this. Today was the first time we've heard from the governor about his fiancée Cylvia Hayes after she admitted she broke federal law years ago by marrying an immigrant so he could stay in the U.S.
It certainly set me back, hurt, and I got some processing to do.
Governor Kitzhaber was visibly shaken as he talked briefly to me and other reporters before the noon debate. Kitzhaber says it was late Tuesday night. His fiancée, 47-year-old Cylvia Hayes, first told him she got paid $5,000 to marry an 18-year-old Ethiopian immigrant in Washington back in 1997, so the man could stay in the country. She divorced a few years later. I asked Kitzhaber if Hayes, a private energy consultant who is also an unpaid policy advisor to the governor, will continue in her state role. Is she going to still be involved in policy here in the state?
Listen, I'll tell you, this is a campaign, and I'm very confident that those issues are going to come up during the debate. If they don't, I'll be happy to meet with you afterwards and answer any unanswered questions you have.
Governor, I'd like to start with the inescapable news of the last day or so.
And that was the first question the debate moderator asked. Kitzhaber said he doesn't know yet.
And in 2014, it seems ludicrous to conclude that a woman who has had a successful career long before she met me and long before she became First Lady should be expected to give up her career and her life's work because she is married, hopefully soon, to a governor.
Meanwhile, challenger Republican Dennis Richardson says the prior marriage is a personal issue between Kitzhaber and his fiancée. But Richardson is not okay with her mixing private consulting with her role as a state policy advisor.
But when it comes down to someone who has direct access to the governor, who then is accused, and there's evidence to indicate that they've used that access for personal gain, that's a violation of statutes. And you can't be the criminal and the perpetrator at the same time. And so I call on the governor to ask for a special prosecutor to investigate this.
Kitzhaber, though, said he will not ask for an investigation.
We have not violated the law.
That's why Richardson wants an independent investigation. He says the previous marriage, though, is an issue between the governor, Hayes, and the IRS. Kitzhaber has enjoyed a strong lead in the polls. While Richardson does not intend to make a campaign issue out of this illegal marriage, it's now being weighed by thousands of voters, many of whom are still undecided in this race. And ballots, by the way, go out next week in the mail-in election. Dan?